Well, hello, guys. It is it. We are here. We are here. Ultimatum, which I have some opinions about Ultimatum as a show, as a reality show, dating show at the very end of this. But we are going to talk about because this is like all the shows I love all in one. I swear, almost except for the challenge part. Remember how we started this? It was six couples on the show, and they were all struggling. They all gave an ultimatum: we gonna get hitched, or we out. And some were unsure. So we have the situation. We got the trial marriage with another person going through the same exact thing. After 3 weeks, they moved back to the same one they came with. We have the couples Hunter I think it's Alex and Lauren and Nate. They didn't really get to go through it because they got proposed to before the trial marriages began. But the four couples, they did it. So let's get started with Ultimatum Day. Randall was like so like crying and it was like shaking, talking to Shanique, telling her everything. He said, and I quote, I wanted you to be my wife since the day I laid eyes on you. I just didn't know how to show it. This experience has taught me that. Okay, we also have April with Jake. He was like, hold on, let me go back real quick. So when Randall was talking to Shanique, I really thought that he was going to say he was breaking up with her because he was so emotional. I was completely confused. I was like, oh my God, he is so emotional. I was like, is he about to break up with her? I mean, that is the way it was looking. But he was telling her how he felt, how it brought him to a point where he wanted to marry her. She said yes. And she was caring more about the ring. I felt like I might be wrong. Well, no, I know she cared about him, but she kept on flashing it. I guess everyone wants to do that when they get married. They flash the ring. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. But it was a beautiful. But I was really confused. I was like, is he about to break up with her? If he is, I'm about to. She looked really pretty too. Um. Anyway, so April said, he didn't want to get married. I'm sorry, she said if he didn't want to get married, she was gonna move on. He did say he loved and cared about her. He said that even in the confessionals. But he made sure to say, me and Ray are not running off together. We're not doing that. I was like, okay. I was confused. I will say that. Because he made a point of saying that. Then once he said he wasn't going to marry her, she was like, I'm out. April was like, I'm out of here. Then all of a sudden, here comes Ray. Of course, she broke up with Zay. Jay told her she opened his eyes and wanted to try a relationship. You deserve the world. You deserve everything. Hopefully, one day I can give that to you. I'm going to propose something to you. He said he pulls out an envelope. 2 tickets to paradise. I got 2 tickets. My bad. 2 tickets anywhere in the world. Me and you just living life. Mm. So, with Madeline and Kobe, they argued a lot. They did. Kobe's the one they wanted to set the ultimatum. So he said, I've given you my heart. I want you to keep it forever. He said before getting down on one knee. Of course, she was like, yes. Then he was like, this was some G stuff to me, some G stuff. He said, let's get married right now. Not right now, right now. And they did. I was like, bro, mm. Our lows were low. We hit rock bottom and it hurt. But being able to get back up and fight, not against each other, but for each other, is what got us here. She said, and then I said, I do. Ah! I thought they were sweet. I'm just gonna be honest. I really did. The reunion was the reunion was filmed in February, and they brought everybody back. And I mean, Jake and Ray, they did not go on their paradise vacation. I think we kind of came to a consensus that everybody needed more time to heal. She explained. I felt like it was really insensitive to be like, okay, bye, F y'all. We're just gonna get on the plane and go somewhere. The questions were asked, and they let me tell you something. Nick and his wife are killing it. Ray says she didn't feel that Zay held her back, but much, but April and Jake, Zay tried. They tried again. We did give it a shot. Now, when she said that, Zay was going off. Zay was like, "So, why didn't y'all go on the trip?" She was like, "Well, stuff I was reading." He said, "So why you didn't go on a trip?" He had aggressive in his voice because we were effing every day. I was like, I said, Zay, bro, chill out. He wanted everybody to know they was getting it in. Oh, snap. I was rolling. Okay. Uh, Jake kind of said he'd been kind of 6 months since the show. He'd been kind of just focusing, on himself and stuff like that. And Ray was actually starting to date a woman. She says she's amazing and I had a really good connection with her, but we kind of kept it casual. I'm figuring out myself and my sexuality because I was very uncomfortable with being bi for a very long time, Ray said. So she's trying to find things out and figure herself out. I think that's a beautiful thing. Do what you gotta do, mom. So April, now since her and Jake and all of that, April, she said it was hard for her. Um, she said they even stayed together for months, and even though their relationship was done, I bet that was rough. But she says now she's in she was talking about. She seemed very happy. She's in her own serious relationship. She seems very happy where she is. But let's talk about the twerk moment. Now I told you guys, and I hate I couldn't get a picture of that. I told you guys in my last one I talked about. I said I tripped out because April was doing this twerk, and I was like, it's hilarious. But she was doing a good job at it. That's the thing about it. So when she asked her about the imitating, or they had the side by side, it was pretty funny to me. I don't know. I thought it was really, really hilarious. But the one thing I did like I said, is the fact of the matter is that she actually is really, really happy because I feel like out of everybody in the situation, I feel like April got you know a raw deal. Like she didn't really get to. I mean, I know she was with Kobe and all that stuff like that, but there was more I feel like best friends. They really was in that. This is my opinion. Like they was all. I can't explain it. I just feel like She just didn't really get what she deserved. It was messed up. But at the end of it, um, I feel like that her finding somebody else, her finding love, was really was really a good thing. Okay, now Zay, you know, I was telling you guys before, he has so much aggression for everything, and he just wanted to make a point. After the show, we were together. You didn't go on a trip because you were with me the entire damn time. He said he hasn't been dating nobody since the show been rap, but he just had like so much aggression. I mean, he just seemed very unhappy, and I do get it because when they go back and watch the tape, him and April kept talking about, because him and April to me were the one that was like kind of the scorn. Him and April were going back and forth saying about how they, well, no, maybe him, April, and Shanique, maybe, but anyway, going back and forth and talking about how things looked to them once the show wrapped and they got to actually watch it on TV. Shanique and Randall, this couple to me matured the most out of everybody. Well, I won't say out of everybody, but they really matured to me the most. The growth was so evident with these two because they had their own individual growth and then decided to come back together. Because sometimes you gotta break up to make up. You really got to. And that's some serious stuff. So let's get into them. So their emotional engagement for the finale, of course, everyone expects them to be coming in together, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they broke up for 6 months, but they're back together, but they're not engaged. Now, this is quotes. I know that he really loves me and adores me. I don't doubt that at all. Once we got out of this, real life sets back in. Shanique explains. We were completely broken up, and that was the hardest time of my life. We really needed that time apart to appreciate those things, and she got emotional. This is my best friend in every way. She did go out on some dates. He did not go out on some days because he lost a few people in his life. I think it's his grandmother, auntie, just family members. Probably was COVID. He was just going through a lot. He just didn't really worry about dating. Um, Shanique, of course, they stayed, close and got back together, which I like I said, their relationship to me was beautiful. Hunter and Alexis are still engaged. They have a wedding planned in June. His mother is a wedding planner, so yeah, that's happening. They really didn't contribute a whole lot to the show, to be honest, because they left early. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, they was in their bits and pieces, but they weren't in there for the meat and potatoes like everybody else was. I mean, the only things that she was concerned about was she saw the shadiness. And when it came to Lauren and Nate, who also wasn't there that long, but caused so much stir because of his fake engagement, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Um, after they got engaged, like I said, they were having issues because people was like, "You guys, with the kids thing." So now they decide they're gonna have one child. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Come on, put together. I don't know what's happening with that. To be honest, I'm sorry. I really do not know or understand. Um, I don't know. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the things. The things. Okay, I understand. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I got muted for a second. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I know that we are talking about Alexis. Um, That was the last thing that we were talking about. I'm trying to make sure because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure that I hadn't missed a whole lot. But to be real, okay. Um, their engagement to me was I felt more real. Maybe I could say it like that. And I feel like that the other engagement was something quick in a hurry because they were afraid that they were going to lose that their person. But anyway, so this is the big hurrah, the biggest surprise. Okay, because at the film in February, that Madeline and Kobe were expecting a baby girl. She's 7 months pregnant and taping. Oh my God. She said as soon as we got married, I was like, it's time to start making a family. He said then it's special. So I mean, I was loving them, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, let's go ahead and just talk about some things. For one, I love the two of them because they were the couple that was arguing like a married couple. They were arguing. They had a lot of emotions. The things she was going through with Randall, the things that he was going through. To me, everything he was doing because he was in love with her. He was frustrated. He didn't really want anybody on the show. He only wanted her. And I felt like for her, she had to do this last thing with Randall. Just get it out. I'm just being honest. And when he was like, I want to marry you, she immediately knew she wanted to marry him. Because they remember, they do go back and they move in with their original person for 3 weeks. This show, to me, is smart. Because every emotion that we go through with all these different reality shows that we watch, that we do commentary on, Ready to Love, Put a Ring on It, everything from maybe Married at First Sight or Marriage Huntsville, 90 Days or whatever, the different dating, all these different reality shows, this is it all into one. Ultimatum is about to take it. And I'm going to tell you why they're going to take it. Because, baby, look at what's going on here. This is the first season they got a baby. The first season. There are some shows that have seasons on, been on for 5 or 6 years and still ain't had a baby or a marriage. This is crazy to me. It's not crazy in a bad way. I'm telling you, this show is about to take it. They probably are already scouting for season 2. They're already talking about the LBGQ, TQ season coming. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a third season after that. Because people are, they've been talking about this show since it started. I watched it one episode and was hooked. And then I love how Nick Lachey and his wife are talking about their stuff they're going through, their experiences. Because when they got together, Nick had a lot of things going on. Remember, you have to understand, he was married to Jessica. And it was a big thing. Like, they should be together forever. I told you, it's a story behind that. So, in my opinion, I'm going to enjoy recapping each season of Ultimatum because it's good. Oh my God. Even with them having you live with the person for 3 weeks, then go back and live with your original person. Genius. You have so many options, so many opportunities. You literally have an open book, an open thing to really honestly cheat or soak your oats before you decide to get married. Because the ones who get married, they pretty much sold their oats. They had time with their girlfriend, fiancés, or whatever permission. It's all open. That relationship is going in healthy. I'm just being real. It might sound a little bit crazy, and it is. It's not like a normal thing, but they done done everything. I'm not saying they can't do anything while they're married. Look, real talk, yes, they can. But one of the biggest things about getting married is you're so scared and you're nervous. What if I'm going to cheat? What if I want to be with this person? What if I'm not attracted with them in bed? Whatever it is, you have the opportunity. If say, but you come in and you've never even been with them intimately, nothing. You have 3 weeks before you decide to get married or get engaged to date somebody. Then I'm pretty sure they put people together that's similar. Look what happened with Ray. They could be attractive too, because it was attractive. People was getting hooked and all these things within the first couple of days, honey. This show is super super hot. So I mean that's it, y'all. I mean I really like the show. I really like the show, to be honest. I do look forward to the next few seasons, and like I said, it's popping. The ideas, the producers that they came together for this show is super super smart. It's like everything rolled up in one. If they put this show on an island, the ultimatum on an island, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. If they put this show one season this summer, summer ultimatum, hot pop in paradise, oh my god, it's over. I mean, over for other shows, especially with their OGs staying within the same script, same. Let me tell you, if you recording now, get some beach scenes, hot popping bathing suit scenes. It's not just drama. So I mean, I've been doing this for a minute. We'll see what happens. The dating and romance shows, sometimes it's a question mark on those. You don't know what you're gonna get. Seriously. So, but this one, it pissed you off. It made you mad. You got emotional. You're like, what's going on? Who wrote this? But they smart. That's one who wrote the show I love with the blind in the pods. They wrote this show. Smart, smart. I'm gonna need y'all to come to Texas. Ultimatum. I'm gonna need y'all to come to Texas, please. Dallas, Texas. Please come to Dallas, Texas. Yes, and I will be on set. Getting well, look, not even really getting tea. I need to. Oh, I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna do. That's too much. Come to Dallas, Texas, and see what's gonna happen. Ultimatum. If they do a flyer, anything to come down to Texas, oh my God, I'm going insane. So I'm gonna be like doing things. Y'all go just see pop ups. Y'all go just see recordings, and y'all go just like what? You just wait. Have to get the connects together. Anyway, guys, woo, that was good, very good. Go watch this on Netflix. Hope you guys enjoyed this recap of Ultimatum. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.